He's playing with speed this early afternoon. Moose Joe Warriors coming other way. 3 on 2. Now another opportunity to score! Number 7! Get another breakaway, number 24, and this time he scored. Assisted by the goalie. For you, between the Calgary and Edmonton. Drew Allers. Right in front of the net, and they score! Calgary Rockies up on the board. Looks like that's number 15, Drew Sherman. Will get. He's playing with speed this early afternoon. Moose Joe Warriors coming other way. 3 on 2. Now another opportunity to score! Number 7! Get another breakaway, number 24, and this time he scored. Assisted by the goalie. For you, between the Calgary and Edmonton. Drew Allers. Right in front of the net, and they score! Calgary Rockies up on the board. Looks like that's number 15, Drew Sherman. Will get. He's playing with speed this early afternoon. Moose Joe Warriors coming other way. 3 on 2. Now another opportunity to score! Number 7! Get another breakaway, number 24, and this time. All right, welcome everybody. Those who are tuning in, welcome aboard. It's been a while. But welcome to Hockey Talk with Anand. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I'm not sure if it's currently live streaming to Instagram. If anybody's joining in from Instagram, please let me know. Have had few technical difficulties here and there, but I for sure am streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Welcome. It's been a busy hockey news day. Lots happening. We'll talk about all the teams you need to know. We'll talk about the Flames draft class 2025. I'll break it down into parts so that we don't have to sit through all day long and listen. We'll talk about free agents coming up in the NHL, and we'll talk about Stampede or summer plans as well. Little fun twist at the end. But if you're tuning in live from Twitter, welcome aboard. Hit me with your questions, your thoughts as well as we go through. If you're watching from Facebook, welcome aboard. Really appreciate you hanging out with us. And from YouTube as well, thanks for joining. And hope everybody is having a great afternoon or evening wherever you are tuning in from. But we'll start with the biggest news day, of course. We'll start from the Edmonton Oilers. We'll work our way up north. Then we'll go to Toronto Maple Leafs. We'll talk about other teams that have done some action today. We'll talk about the Flames draft class. We'll talk about the UFA and RFA candidates for the Flames. We'll talk about some free agents that they might target tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a moment's time. And to conclude the program, we'll talk about some Stampede summer plans. If you're listening live, of course, and if you can hear me, would appreciate you hanging out and using the chat live as well. We really appreciate tune in. If you can, hit me with your questions, of course. But let's get started right away. For news of the day in the NHL, we'll start with the Edmonton Oilers. They have re-signed Kasperi Kapanen to a one-year deal. That's 1.3 million, I believe, AAV per annual. And then they have also re-signed Noah Phillip, who is a local Canmore kid, to the Edmonton Oilers. I believe he used to play for the Bakersfield Condors. Now he has a one-year, two-way deal, about 900,000 AAV. and he might get some reps with the big club as well. We'll talk about the reps with a big club with the draft class soon as well. So stay tuned till the end. Don't miss any action on Hockey Talk with Anand. They are talking about an Evan Bouchard extension coming up soon as well for the Edmonton Oilers. No official word yet, but they're looking for something around the under the 10 million mark AAV and a short term about 4 years. And we are also possibly going to see a Victor Arvidsson and Adam Henrik trade later on in the day. Nothing fixed yet. I'll keep my notifications open as well to see if we can break any live trades on this show. But the free agency are going to be happening tomorrow. I'll try to come on live tomorrow as well to give you guys an update on what the Flames do for free agency. Now let's move to the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs indeed made a trade today. They have acquired Matthias Massili from Utah Mammoth. I believe that trade involves a conditional 2027 third round pick. But if Massili scores 51 more points from the previous season, or I believe if the Toronto Maple Leafs make it to the playoffs, it will be a 2029 second round pick for the Utah Mammoth Club. I believe that's a great trade for the Toronto Maple Leafs from what I've heard, the common consensus. The Toronto Maple Leafs might target Michael Pezzetta from the Montreal Canadiens tomorrow during free agency. We'll keep an eye out of that if anything happens on that front. And then Matthew Nice as well. He's extended 7.75 AAV for 6 years. We'll see how that goes as well. Not quite sure. Or I guess I was going. I was looking at a different point. I was just gonna say, great young player. Hopefully, he'll continue to do his best with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Talking about the other teams in the NHL, we'll start with Minnesota Wild. They acquire Vladimir Tarasenko from the Red Wings for future considerations. Marco Rossi is expected to sign with the Minnesota Wild. Marco Rossi was one of the trade target for your Calgary Flames, but looks like it won't happen anymore. And then Nashville sends Jeremy Lauzon and Colton Sissons for Nicholas Haig. That's your big look at the news of the day for the NHL. Once again, if you missed the top of the show, we'll do a quick recap again. The Edmonton Oilers, they re-signed Kasperi Kapanen and Noah Phillip as well. Noah Phillip being a local Canmore kid. Evan Bouchard has been extended. Arvidsson and Henrik. Evan Bouchard will get extended. Arvidsson and Henrik might get traded. We'll keep an eye out on the Edmonton Oilers feed if that happens. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, they acquire Matthias Massili from Utah Mammoth. They might target Michael Pezzetta for free agency. And Matthew Nice has been extended in Toronto for 7.75 million AAV for 6 years. And Minnesota Wild had some action today, and Nashville Predators yesterday as well. So it's been a busy news day in the NHL. More to come, more updates to be seen on what the teams might do. It's been a busy day as well. It's also a long weekend here, so we'll see how much enjoyment we can get from the news. Let's head next into the Flames draft of 2025. I believe most fans were happy with the trade or draft day. And the Calgary Flames selected Cole Rashney, center, plays usually center, 18th overall, round one. He played for the Victoria Royals during the 2024-2025 season. 92 points, 26 goals, and 66 assists. That's really good. He's committed to playing for the North Dakota University in the NCAA. Played locally for a total of 4 games at the Circle K Classic here in Calgary, so he knows the Calgary as well. And just today I learned that his brother, Austin Rashney, plays for the State Trojans. How cool is that? Especially me being a play by play broadcaster for State Trojans, getting to know that I get to call games for Flames prospect brother. That's really cool, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Have you watched say Trojans games before? Your thoughts on that and anything else you want to ask me throughout the show. The chat line is open. We are live streaming right now on YouTube and Twitter as well and Facebook as well. So if you want to jump along, jump on the conversation, feel free to do so. I just don't know if I'm properly streaming live on Instagram right now, which I'm trying to fix as we speak. But just give me 1 second while I try and see if I can reboot Instagram as well. But it's June 30th, a really busy day in the NHL. Once again, the Calgary Flames first had an 18th overall pick in round one. They acquired Cole Reshney, and then continuing in round one as well, they acquired Cullen Potter, um, who plays center and left wing as well, 32nd overall, round one as well. Then they acquired Theo Stocksilius, a center or left wing as well, 54th overall in round two. Massio Phillips, he's a defenseman, tall defenseman, I believe listed at around 6'6", 80th overall, round three. Ethan Whitenbach, left wing or right wing, 144th overall, round five. Aiden Lane, left wing or right wing as well, 176th overall in round six. Jacob Leander, a defenseman, 208th overall in round seven. And then they traded and picked as well 211th overall in round seven with Jan Matvikov. We'll see what these players turn out to be. But especially, I'm excited to see Potter and Rashni as well combined together. We'll see what they can do. The future prospects stockpile or cupboard is really looking good for the Flames. Zane Perek, eventually, he will be uh, great to keep an eye out for how he becomes fantastic for the Calgary Flames. We'll see if he starts with the Flames. I don't know if he'll start on the opening night itself, but maybe a couple games down the road, you might get to see him. But I'm really excited to see all these prospects in the pipeline for the Flames. So that's your Flames 2025 draft class. Let me know your thoughts on the Flames draft class. Let me know your thoughts on the news of the day. All available on our YouTube channel. You can type right away, ask me questions, your thoughts as well. And let's head into the Flames UFA and RFA candidates for this season. I'll tell a few of my predictions, what the Flames might do. We'll see if any of these UFAs will return, and we'll talk about two prominent ones that we might see a decision as well. That's one of the news I'm waiting for as well today, to see if they will be able to what do you call be able to sign these two RFAs particularly. We'll talk about that. Not so optimistic Flames fan, welcome aboard. Hey Anand, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you hanging out on this Monday afternoon here in Calgary. Into the long weekend. Tomorrow is Canada Day. Hopefully, everybody has a great weekend coming up. But YouTube stream is open, Twitter stream is open. Let's go through the Flames UFA and RFA list here. Anthony Mantha, I believe he will not return. He will hit the market. But once again, I believe Craig Conroy has phrased it a couple of times. If there is no right value or a right team doesn't pitch in, they might circle back and bring back. But Anthony Mantha is on will hit the free agent market tomorrow. Dan Vladar, there is a contract open for him according to GMK Craig Conroy, but will he return? That's a question. He might want to look for a starting gig. Does he have a team that's willing to have him as a starter? That's a question to think about. Now that and Gibson is off the free agency market, next up is Dan Blooder as a goaltender. Jake Allen is also there as well. We'll see if Dan Vladar is willing to come back and back up Dustin Wolf, or does he want to start a position? Kevin Rooney is also going to hit the free agency market. Kevin Rooney, thank you for your services, as well as Anthony Mantha and Dan Vladar. We'll see if Kevin Rooney, any team is interested in him. I haven't seen any links, though. If you have seen otherwise, let me know in the comments below as well. Of course, I've been busy here and there and may not have paid attention to the full news. So if you have seen anything on whether it be Anthony Mantha, Dan Vladar, or Kevin Rooney that I have not seen, let me know as well. Tyson Barry is another UFA candidate. Joel Hanley is one. Joel Hanley, I'm okay with him returning. He was great for us during the regular season. We also got him, what you call, as I believe we picked him from the waivers, so I'm okay if he comes back. So we'll see how that goes. But the two prominent RFAs that we have right now, Connor Zary and Morgan Frost, who hasn't been signed yet. Craig Conroy continued to emphasize a couple of times that they'll get it done sooner than later. But he's been busy with the draft week, so I'm expecting anytime between today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, hopefully. Conazari and Morgan Frost get signed. Conazari, young, great player, unfortunate with a couple of knee injuries he's had. Um, so we'll see on that front. And I'm just seeing. Looks like Aaron Ekblad might extend with the Florida Panthers from the looks of it. We'll keep an eye on that shortly as well as we move throughout the show. So, but yeah, my wish is either between Connor Zary or Morgan Frost. Both of them get extended. No official word just yet, though. But I'm keeping an eye out too. Let's talk about free agents in the NHL as we are on the same topic, UFA and RFA topic. For the free agents, the ones that the Flames have, I believe, connected to or maybe linked even. The one I just saw this afternoon is Ryan Lindgren from the Colorado Avalanche. 27 years old, defenseman, 4.5 million AAV. Uh, is there a motivation to get Ryan Lindgren? Now that maybe Rasmus Anderson trade is looming here and about. Talking about Rasmus Anderson, I wanted to touch on that as well. Rasmus Anderson, it looks like Vegas Golden Knights is most interested in Rasmus Anderson. Rasmus Anderson declined his trade request to LA Kings. So instead, it will be Vegas Golden Knights, the team that's still chasing for Rasmus Anderson. We'll see if a trade gets made on that front. I wonder now that Dan Vladar is gonna test the free agency market. I wonder if Alex Leon, who is 32 years old, goalkeeper with a 900K AAV, will be interested for the Flames. Of course, you need a backup goaltender. You have Luke Devin Cooley. In the AHL, can you bring him up? Or maybe a Connor Murphy's there. We'll see what the potential options for the Flames are. The goaltending crease will indeed look different moving forward, so we'll see how that goes. But Dustin Wolf will be your main starter. Uh, there is also potential talk in Adam Gaudette from the Ottawa Senators, 28 years old, a centerman, of course. With Kevin Rooney possibly gone, Justin Kirkland might fill that fourth C role. But you need somebody who can win you face-offs. The Flames had lack of scoring in the regular season, and can they make something work? We'll see if that's possible. But that's a thing to come in the coming days. We'll see after the free agency market who all they sign. That's tomorrow, though, at noon, I believe. Or exactly, I'll tell you the time exactly here. It's tomorrow, certainly tomorrow at, yeah, noon Eastern time. So that will be 10 o'clock in the morning in Calgary, or at 12 o'clock noon Eastern time. Um, Here are the free agencies that the Flames haven't linked to or still available. Mitch Marner, but he's possibly will be taken off the board as soon as tonight. Trade to the Vegas Golden Knights is a possibility. Nikolai Ehlers, don't know his destination yet. The Flames have connected a link to him at one point. Brad Marchand, he might go test somewhere. I don't think we'll see, especially with if Aaron Ekblad resigns with the Florida Panthers. We'll see how that goes. And Jake Allen as well. Those are your free agents in the market. Um, yeah, so a lot of news to cover this June 30th. Tuxedo Singh, Ehlers would make a great flame. Yeah, indeed, I have seen couple of connections and links to Nikolai Ehlers, but we'll see if it happens. I saw it a couple of weeks ago, but haven't seen it since. Let's take a look at Nikolai Ehler's numbers quickly. So Nikolai Ehlers is left wing. Um, Hold on, just bare moments time. He plays left wing. In the He had 45 games played, 9 goals, 12 assists, 21 points. And then in the playoffs had 5 goals, 2 assists, and 7 points. So hopefully some spark there for Nikolai Ehlers. Age is 29, so not too old. Um, Not too not too young as well, between the 25 to 30 mark, which the Flames are looking for. Tuxedo Singh Ekblad is confirmed staying in Florida. Yeah, Bob McKenzie is reporting that. Thank you. And yeah, so breaking news coming in. Ekblad is extending for 8 years in Florida for 6.1 million AAV. So long term, 8 years is what Ekblad is. So we'll take out Ekblad from the prominent ones on still on the board on free agency market. So that means Mitch Marner once again. He's possibly can be traded to Vegas. Nikolai Ehlers, Brad Marchand, and Jake Allen are your prominent ones, like the big names. And then there are a lot many others as well. Let's take a look here. UFA list. There is Michael Granlund, Patrick Kane, Brock Besser, Pierce Suter, um, Evgeny Dadanov, um, Jack Roslovic. I believe Jake Roslovic has been linked to the Hurricanes. Oh, yeah, another one. Corey Perry. We'll keep an eye on his situation as well, especially if you are an Edmonton Oilers fan. Keep an eye on his situation because there is chance with the Edmonton Oilers cap space situation that they might not pursue for his return. I believe they are trying to offload as many as cap space possible. Andre Kuzmenko is another UFA. Does the Flames want him back? Or does he sign with the Kings? We'll keep an eye out for that. Let's see. Jeff Skinner is another UFA for Edmonton Oilers. Andrew Mangiapane, Adam Goddard for the Ottawa Senators. Brandon Tanner for the Winnipeg Jets. Um, so a lot of curious names that you will see. Overall, there are over 109 players, I believe, in total. That is an unrestricted free agent, including Joel Hanley for the Calgary Flames. So we'll see where does all these players end up. Once again, keep an eye on Anthony Mantha, Dan Blatter, Kevin Rooney, Tyson Berry, Joel Hanley, for your Calgary Flames. Watch out for signings for Connor Zary and Morgan Frost. Stay tuned to my social media channels for those updates. And last but not the least, to close out the show, we are a couple minutes out, but let's talk about Stampede or summer plans. Anybody from here on the chat planning to go for Stampede? I plan to do so. I was just looking at their menu of food items in Stampede. Not particularly a favorite ones of these. Deep fried pickled Oreos, fruity pebble Korean dog, fruity loops chicken burger, and dill pickle mini donuts. Not a fan of those. But there is one good thing I saw though: Nashville hot chicken macaroni and cheese. That might be a good try too. Let me know in the chat section as we wrap up the show if you are planning to go to Stampede or if you have any summer plans. For me, the next couple of days we'll be looking at free agency, reporting them live, talking about them. And then I have couple soccer gigs and lacrosse gigs here and there. And then checking out Stampede for a couple of days and then wrap it up. So, if you missed today's show, you can follow us on Hockey Talk with Anand as well at CGY_Anand for latest up to date information on what we talked about. We talked about the news of the day, Edmonton Oilers. We talked about the Toronto Maple Leafs. We talked about the Minnesota Wild, Nashville. We talked about Flames draft. We talked about UFA and RFA candidates into tomorrow, and we talked about free agents that are out in the open in the NHL. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and like this video. Really appreciate you hanging out on this Monday afternoon as we slowly wrap up the show. Once again, follow at Hockey Talk with Anand. It's available on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube as well. I'll slowly start transferring all my shows into Hockey Talk with Anand, and then we'll start having shows there. But need to figure out some logistics as well, including Instagram. I couldn't get Instagram to work with from the sounds of it. I'll do another test stream down the road. But appreciate you hanging out with us, whoever watched this stream. Once again, keep an eye out for your social media feeds on the latest front on who the free agents might get moved. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for watching Hockey Talk with Anand. Follow, subscribe, and like, and notify all your friends that we will try to go live almost every day moving forwards, depending on how my schedule goes. But appreciate you hanging out with us. Have a great afternoon. Take it easy and enjoy the week ahead. You are watching Hockey Talk with Anand on at CJY_Anand.